Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. This is going to be the story of your morning. Again, I can't believe this went down the way it went down. Earlier this month, there's this dude in Mexico City. He hired a mariachi band to come to his house and surprise his girlfriend by playing a song underneath their balcony. And he was planning on proposing to her at the end of the song, which, it's a fun thing.
Dude, that would be oh man. If I had a mariachi band show up at the sushi restaurant that I proposed, that would be very awkward for everyone else there, but that would have made my life.
I would have dug it. I don't know how awkward that. I would have enjoyed to see the mariachi band in a proposal.
Oh my God, that is like the dream. When you watch telenovelas, like Mexican ones, like
watch it all the time.
Always like you have like the guy, the main hunk come up and serenades the girl with the mariachi band behind him, and she comes out of the balcony in her like nightgown and she's just swooning. That is the dream.
Oh, look at that. So this guy was doing legit.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm looking like the pictures of like, some of these mariachi bands, they go like, they run like 15 to 20 deep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at least 4 or 5, you think?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 minimum to kind of get the sound, but they're usually about 10.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow. So this guy, he went all out. He this was the girl of his dreams. And, like Vicky said, for a lot of women, this would be a hell of a dream for them. Trouble is that it all went south quick, because when the woman came out to see the band, turns out the lead singer of the band was her husband.
Oh.
Yeah. And how about, she's married. The husband who's doing the mariachi singing has no idea that his wife is cheating on him.
What?
This is how he finds out, as he's basically serenading his own wife for some other dude to want to marry her. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm reading about it sounds like she lived with both of them.
Oh, how
somehow pulled that off?
How does that happen? Unless the mariachi guy is busy, therefore he doesn't know what she's doing, and that happens a lot. If you have a busy life where you're not around your spouse a lot, I could see how she could have a double life on you. Oh. Well, they got into a fist fight.
Did they finish the song at least?
Yeah.
Oh, they got into a fist fight.
Yeah, I never understand that.
This is the best proposal
ever. I wouldn't get into a fist fight. I think, because I would bro down with the dude and go, well, we both got effed on this deal.
Let's go get a shot.
Yeah, and you know what? I would say to the boyfriend, you know what, sir? You saved yourself. You know that? You don't have to go through what I'm about to go through. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to marry this bee.
This sounds like the beginning of a really bad romantic comedy.
It really does.
With Jack Black and just Jason Bateman.
Oh, those are people in it. All right, fine.
Jack Black's the friend, consoling his friend Jason Bateman, who just found out.
Oh, so Jack Black was the guy who was about to basically marry Jason Bateman's wife.
No, they're just friends.
Oh, they're friends.
Yeah, he's just there to help him get through this tough time.
Oh, so Jack Black comes and goes, man, I heard that screwed up mariachi situation.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. Maybe they're coworkers. I don't know. I haven't really fleshed out this bad romantic comedy yet.
It's a great comedy. Is there a boombox involved? Can John Cusack come in? Because he hasn't done much.
No, there's a mariachi band, BJ. Come on, get this right.
Cusack's not happy about that. Yeah, the other members of this mariachi band had to break up the fight between the husband and the boyfriend. We have no idea. And they need to do better investigative reporting, because we don't know how this ended up. We don't know if the woman's with one or with the other.
I'm guessing she's no longer with either. And she got with the bass player of the mariachi band.
See, I'm wondering if I'm the boyfriend and I'm the guy that you're like, oh, wait, but she wants to be with me now. Would I be that low of self-esteem to still take her back,
Dude, you have to have the lowest of low self-esteem. If you're like, oh, wow, this all happened. I hired a band. The lead singer of this band is actually married to the woman I'm proposing to. But she lives with me, so I'm going to stay with her.
Yeah.
Dude, you move on.
I would hope you'd move on. I think the husband, no doubt about it, he kicks her to the curb.
So he says Chris Hemsworth should play the other guy.
Oh.
From the mariachi band.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Man.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you helping me with my really
should we get Liam Hemsworth in there, too, to get the Hemsworth brothers against each other? Okay, fine.
You would stay with somebody after all that?
I would, as the husband, I would definitely leave. I think that's because this has been going on for a long time. It's not a quick one and done,
Right.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
And I bet he could pull some tail.
But
right? When you think if he's the lead singer of a mariachi band?
Oh, hell yeah, with those pipes.
And that uniform.
Yeah.
But I think if I were the boyfriend, knowing me and my low self-esteem back in the day, I think I would stay with her. Yeah. I would like to think I wouldn't now, but then I probably would have said, well, she wants to be with me, I guess, right? Because now the woman has to make a choice because she's about to be out on her ass. And so, yeah, she's got to figure something out.
There's this rock band. They're called the Bronx. They're a super heavy rock band. And then on the side, they also do, they're also a mariachi band.
Oh,
and
yes.
They're called Mariachi El Bronx, which is funny. So, like, sometimes you don't know what you're getting. Like, they put on an album of just all mariachi songs. Like, I just, when you brought it up, it just got me thinking about this band. And when you hear, like, their music, they're super heavy, loud, aggressive rock band. And then all of a sudden, they're like, you know what? We like being a mariachi band, too. So you never know which one you're going to get.
So do they mix the worlds up if you're in a concert? Why? Like, if you're out seeing them, you might see both? Or can you definitely go, I want the hard version?
I think they'll make it a point, like, when they tour, they're called Mariachi El Bronx, or they're just called The Bronx.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good, that's a pretty good double life right there.
Right? Like, we like doing both of these. We understand that neither one makes sense to do together, so we have the same band, we just changed the name.
Is anyone in a double relationship with the lead singer's wife? That's what we need to know.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing. All right. This headline here, I don't understand. Now, I only know the headline, so I'm going to read the story right along with you, so I don't know why, but the headline itself irritates me.
Okay.
A woman is arrested for taking away her daughter's phone as a punishment. Right off the bat, I don't know how she gets arrested for this.
If I remember, I saw she had some issues before with the cops. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her name is Jody. She's from Michigan. She's got a 15-year-old daughter. Okay, so far, still as far as I know, you can take a phone away. And she did that. She took away her 15-year-old daughter's iPhone back in April after the girl got in trouble at school. The girl told her father, who's divorced from Jody, and he called the cops to report it as a theft. And he implied that it was his phone that Jody had taken. Oh, all right. Now we're getting to it. So the cops, of course, came and arrested Jody, thinking, all right, this is a real crime. You stole a piece of property. They cuffed her. They separated her from her 4-week-old baby and kept her in jail for 2 hours. The prosecutors charged her with 2 counts of larceny, which could get her 6 months in prison. And I guess, again, why didn't they ever go, wait a minute, we're doing this over a stolen phone? Really?
Yeah, the more I read about it, there's no past issues with her.
Yeah, and so that's what they didn't even pause to listen to her tell, hey, wait a second, what are you talking about? That's my daughter's phone, and I took it away from her because she's a bad kid. It actually went to trial. How does this go to trial? And finally, a few minutes into the trial, the judge was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
We're talking about this?
That's an embarrassment. If I'm the judge, I would chastise whoever the prosecuting attorney was. And I would be so embarrassed. How does this go to as far as a trial? So the headline is correct.
I can see that on the People's Court or, one of those shows.
It's got to go there first.
That makes sense. But yeah, you don't go on an actual real court about this.
Wow. You know what? The father, the idiot that went and lied about it, said it was his phone. He should have to pay for whatever the costs were, that you have to pay people from the government's money in order to run the trial like this. You got to pay the prosecuting attorney, right? That guy's got to pay by somebody, usually by us.
Jeez, man, this is how do you not act civil? I get it. You're not married together anymore, but you have a kid, so you're kind of forced to be with each other for the rest of your life. Stop having with each other like this.
She's got a 4-month-old baby, so he's probably pissed that she's banging somebody else.
And it's probably the mariachi singer.
Mariachi singer. It all
starts full circle.
It all starts there, Steve. And again, if Jack Black was that guy's friend, he wouldn't have done it.
Nope.
All right, Party City. That's my place. It actually is. I actually dig Party City because they got all kinds of colored cups. That's
where the party is.
Is that where you go to Mall Walk? Like, why do you like it? Do you have parties?
He gets
often?
colored
Like,
cups.
from there?
Yeah, look, I will get like themed cups for my game nights depending on the season. Party City kind of. Why are you going? Oh, Danny, you're the Halloween guy. Wouldn't you appreciate
You
it?
have a Halloween tree up. You can't give him a hard
Are
time.
you
about it,
serious?
right?
No, because of the reason you go. The reason you go to Party City is because it's Halloween all year. You don't go for colored cups.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well. All right. That at least his disgust at least is based on the wrong reason for me to.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He's nice chastising me.
That's where you get the big dollar bills too.
Oh yeah.
Those are a hit at the gentlemen's clubs.
Are they really?
No.
Yeah.
They actually frown upon it.
Yeah. You make it rain with a tarp of $1. Here you go. Here's $1. I'm making it rain with a tarp. Here
That would be hilarious. I wonder if anyone's done. Someone has had to have done that at a gentleman's club.
I think we have to.
That they go and they sit at the front where everyone does the dancing. You throw bills, and they just got the giant. I would love to do that, but then have a stack. I was going to say another word.
Don't use the W word on that one.
A stack of dollars, and then say, "Hey, I was just joking. Here's the actual equivalent cash."
And Danny would love what I got going on currently. Danny, orange and black cups.
Yes,
that's my theme right
for
now.
Halloween.
Oh yeah,
not even October yet, bro.
Dude, as soon as
Seahawks cups.
As soon as I've had those.
Okay.
I got the Seahawks cups. I got the plates. But right now it starts.
Mm-hmm.
I usually mid September. I say, you know what? You see the Halloween stuff out, so it's like I start pretty much making the transition. And frankly, after the first couple of Hawks games, I don't know if anybody wanted to see my Seahawks stuff. I think
Now
people
we're
were getting depressed.
turn. Yeah.
Now we're doing well.
No, my wife said even bless you. My wife even said that the next time she goes to go grocery shopping because she'll go on the weekends to get some stuff. She's going to start now stockpiling Halloween candies because we're getting close.
Oh, okay.
Because we get hit up hard.
Yeah, but how long is
by
that candy? I hope that candy will still be fresh.
Well, it's just kids.
It's just candy. Oh yeah, good point.
I'm not eating this candy.
I forgot about that. Yeah, the candy that you're going to want, you'll get the day of.
Dude, I think the shelf life for candy is pretty long.
You're probably right.
I think that's BJ's excuse to be like, well, this candy's not fresh. I got to eat it now, like before it goes bad.
Oh,
The expiration date says eat it now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like I'm the only one that does that.
Well, yeah, I grab a couple for me and then I leave the rest for the kids.
A couple. Well, we're talking, of course, Halloween and
Candy
party.
shame me, you two.
Yeah, I'm not candy shaming you. I like candy.
Yeah, I can't shame you either. The wife won't get any because she'll hide it and I will find it.
Yeah.
All right, I will shame you depending on what choice of candy you get. What kind of bags do you get for the kids?
Whatever's the cheapest, of course.
That's
So it's just candy corn for all the
neighbor
kids.
of the year.
We get the variety of all those chocolates that for some reason are not sold in stores any other time of the year.
Yeah.
Like the Crackles.
I love Crackle.
Snickers, the little mini ones.
Yeah.
And then we also get like the Mike and Ike's, of course, because some people like that stuff.
Who?
Lollipops.
Lollipops. Who wants a lollipop?
You give them a
Lollipops are
little
awesome.
smorgasbord of stuff,
No,
man.
I take that lollipop and it becomes now a projectile
You don't
weapon
like
towards your
Dum-Dums?
picture window.
Yeah, Dum-Dums
No,
and like the
Dum-Dum, I
Blow
don't.
Pops and Tootsie Pops are
No, you can blow your own pops, lady. If you give me a lollipop, it's becoming a projectile weapon heading towards your picture window. Give me the chocolate, biatch.
Lollipops are fantastic.
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
listen, Russell Wilson.
Or as Russ would say,
Tremendous.
No,
They're tremendous.
They're not tremendous. Lollipops are okay. They're okay. Okay, unless you're watching a video from
compared to
Vivid.
what? Like, I mean,
Compared to like everything else you said, the
asparagus?
Snickers, the Three Musketeers. I mean, those things are the Cadillac of candy. You don't give me a lollipop. Give me the Twixes. Give me
you
the
get all that too. You get a mixer matcher.
Nah, I don't mix and match.
Get it, a mix and match.
See, BJ, I feel like if you're going to be that much of an elitist, you better be the house that gives out the full-size candy bars.
I'll give you a full size
Preach.
candy bar.
I mean, I honestly think
And
it's
that's
probably
when Chris
a
Hansen
kid's
shows
size.
up to your house.
You're right. I wait for the adult Halloween parties for the full size candy bars. Well, the reason I brought this up is Party City, of course, sells costumes because, like Danny says, it's Halloween almost all year long.
Okay.
And first off, congratulations to the idiots that thought that the Handmaid's Tale costume would be the thing to do, and they pulled it because, well, they have a sexy Handmaid's Tale costume, and if you know anything about the show, The Handmaid's Tale, there's nothing sexy about being a handmaid. As a matter of fact, it's a pretty horrific experience. So for someone to make a costume based on this shows that they had no idea what that show's about.
Yeah, I don't even know the show, but the costume is pretty awesome.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Being a handmaid is like really bad.
Oh.
Like it's so no, you wouldn't want a sexy costume because that's the last thing you think of because of what happens to these handmaids in the show.
Just tack a tail on the back and be a sexy wolf.
You mean a big bad wolf costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, that's
Red Riding Hood.
Red
She's
didn't
red
have-
and she got a hood.
Dude, the wolf was trying to eat her. I don't think that's a good thing either. Yeah.
Well.
I mean, that's also probably,
dear.
if you look at the story, it's probably not a good
Wow,
thing.
it's okay. Cool.
So instead, Party City is selling these ghosting costumes for women. You know that dating term, right? When you suddenly just stop responding to someone's text and just kind of disappear from their life like a ghost.
Yep.
It's for all you Tinder folks. It's a white dress with 5 blue text messages bubbles printed on it. They say in order, see you tonight.
Oh.
Then 3 question marks. Are you okay? Hello. And guess not. So basically a full progression of realizing you were ghosted.
And it's set up to look like a ghost
Yeah.
costume.
That's cute.
Yeah.
25 bone. That's all it costs you. And it looks like it's pretty easy to wear.
You guys been any thought into what you're going to be for Halloween this year yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be nothing because you're miserable.
No, I got shirts. I'm actually going to wear T-shirts leading up to the Halloween. I'm actually going to have stuff. Remember, you guys got me. You told me to do it.
Oh, that's right. So you got T-shirts, Halloween-themed T-shirts, but you're not going to wear a costume.
Oh, of course not.
Okay, Danny?
I'm probably going to be a zombie zombie clown like I am every year.
Oh, and you're going to do that weird voice again?
Yeah. That's
Boring.
pretty easy.
Yeah, really.
Wow. Oh.
I mean, seriously, who's worse, him or me? At least, he's putting no effort into it, just like me. But it's the
He's
same
putting
thing.
effort into it, but it's just the same crap every year.
And she wears onesies every year.
Well, to work, but I put a lot of makeup and effort into my costumes, and apparently this year my friend wants me to be a Bellatrix from Harry Potter.
Oh,
Bellatrix.
you'd make a good Bellatrix Lestrange. That's the Helena Bonham Carter character from. Oh, yeah, you'd make a good one.
That's what she says, so I'm dressing up as her.
Only because you're crazy.
Oh, nice.
little bit.
And Halloween's on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we could all get dressed up on a Wednesday.
Heck yeah. So, Vicky, we're going to have to train you up with some good lines to say as Bellatrix because you don't know Harry Potter very
I know,
well.
I'm starting to watch the movies. I got the first 2 down.
Oh, yeah. She's really prevalent spoiler alert, she does something that pisses off Harry. That's all I'm going to say.
What about Rev? You got anything going on?
I was thinking about doing the normal clown stuff that I do when we're here, but I don't know. I've got a bunch of costumes in the closet. I don't really necessarily want to buy a new one.
Oh, here we go. He's already at the age where he doesn't
I know,
care.
right?
Yep.
I know.
You're a few years away from me. Just
Dude, do your zombie costume. That's
That's a
cute.
good one.
I still have the bee costume.
How about you, Steve? Only because you have a younger wife. Otherwise, I think you wouldn't be doing much either.
Well, last year I was Hulk Hogan. Remember I came in?
That's what I'm
that
saying.
was awesome.
If it's not for your younger wife, I don't think you do as much.
Mine's a surprise, but it's something that you all have wanted, and you're finally going to get it.
Oh, my God. There's nothing that you have that
Trust
I want.
me, there is something you want.
Really?
And you want it more than anyone else, and you're going to get it on Wednesday,
I
October
am?
31st.
Are you
Yes.
saying me personally?
Are you going to be Dominic the donkey?
No. No, that's something he doesn't want. I'm not being sarcastic. This is something legitimately that BJ has
that
wanted.
I want?
And I'm doing it for you.
What?
Yes.
We gotta wait a month for this?
I mean, I feel good that I have 3 Halloween-themed T-shirts thanks to my buddy Andrew, so I'm
Yeah.
going to be leading up. I'm going to be celebrating this year.
This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to actually be in a celebratory mood because a T-shirt is an easy thing to do, and then I'm feeling festive.
I'm going to look more of a moron than I am already
Oh, I love that.
by doing this. But I'm doing it for you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I'm so stumped at what is happening right now.
I know this is going to be a big
I'm
surprise.
pumped, though.
I'm thinking Vin
can't wait a month.
Diesel, the guy from Daughtry,
Now you're overthinking
Jason
this.
Statham.
Yeah. It'd be great.
It would be good if you were Jason Statham. Be the
I'm Jason Statham.
be the Jason Statham with a battery attached to you.
Or I could be Jason Statham after he's just finally let things go. Started eating. Drinking a lot of beer.
Giving up.
Yeah, that's it. All right, I have a question for you. What happens when someone goes on social media to complain about their boyfriend's boss? Will my wife do this one? It's another edition of Facebook Drama. You're going to hear it at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Now it's time for Facebook Drama.
And Facebook Drama is brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. And BJ, once again, this is our opportunity to point out the idiots that are on Facebook. This is an actual Facebook post. The drama unfolds because of it, and of course, we are going to act it out. So this time around, BJ, you'll be playing the role of Sandy.
Nice.
Vicky, you're going to play the role of Vicky.
Yay! Yay!
Sarah, you will be Ted.
Oh, hey.
I'll play the role of Kim, and Rev, you will be Dave.
Sweet.
I think Vicky's miscast.
Yes, sometimes that happens to the best of them, just like Tony Danza. She's the boss.
Yes.
Jesus.
Now, we've intentionally changed the name of the establishment that they're talking about in this Facebook drama, so we've changed it to Slappy's Pizza, because I know you love Slappy's Pizza, BJ.
Oh, I love Slappy's Pizza.
But that's not the actual real name, so don't go looking for a Slappy's Pizza.
All right,
so once again, BJ is the original poster, or Sandy's the original poster, so BJ, please take it away.
Slappy's Pizza! Little bitches have been telling my man for the last 5 months that he could have time off to go to my 30th birthday in Vegas. Today, they said, sorry, it's impossible because 2 other employees need the time off, and that leaves them short-staffed. So boycott Slappy's Pizza. Hashtag their pizza is crap.
Is he like a GM or something? I would quit a cheap-ass job like that if I was him.
He's the assistant manager, and he asked me to delete this post because he doesn't want to get fired. Well, guess what? Nope.
Girl, if he asks you to delete it, you should delete it. Totally understand being upset, but if he wants to quit, that's his decision to make. It would suck to get in trouble for something out of his or your control.
How is Sucky's Pizza going to see it when my profile is private? Hashtag boycott continues. Hashtag Slappy's is sucky.
Hey, babe. You don't have to take that post down. They just fired me.
Hashtag told you so.
Why are you posting any of this? Plus, doesn't anyone else think it's odd that Ted just posted on this thread that he was fired as opposed to talking or texting Sandy privately? I don't get social media. Hashtag I'm old.
Well, now we can go to Vegas.
Can't. Gotta find a job. Hashtag need money now. Hashtag broke ain't no joke.
I can go, Sandy. I don't have a job.
None of this makes sense to me. Hashtag I'm still old.
Yeah.
Kind of craving pizza now, though, boys.
Yeah, I don't care how sucky the pizza is.
I want to try Slappy's to be my own judge of it.
Yeah, let's try Slappy's. All of that's so weird. If they really needed him, why would they find me? Yeah, granted, look, if you really are short-staffed, firing him is not going to help that out.
But I don't get how she's... I'm probably along the same lines as Dave, and I'm just too old for this crap. At what point do you not realize you might be screwing your significant other over by posting something like that?
Oh, why should we care about other people when we have a birthday in Vegas to go to, Steve?
Her birthday is screwed.
Her 30th. Oh, it is a milestone birthday.
It's a big one.
Of course. I mean, you should quit all your jobs and go to her birthday. I'm surprised we're still here. Why don't we go? I think it's really rude of us not to go to her birthday.
We're missing out on a good time.
Yeah. I mean, we're disrespecting her. I don't think you got to be old not to understand social media. I really don't, because there are certain things you just go, why are you doing this here? Any moron understands you don't do this here.
It definitely is. It seems more so now than ever. People are just oversharing. And it was already an issue, I thought, years ago, where people are sharing some stuff where I'm like, I don't know, man. Do you really need to put that on social media for all of us to read? Or is that more of an inside thought?
And I think that we, unfortunately, my generation of parents, because she's 30, she definitely could be my kid. Mm-hmm. I think we have trained them.
Your daughter worked at a pizza place.
Yeah, it could be her. Mm-hmm. But we have trained them to think that you are so special, get whatever you want. Like, they don't have to work for anything because we gave it to them. That's my fault. That's my parenting generation. And
way to go, BJ.
Yeah, it's sorry about that. Sorry. Got a new survey, Steve. Turns out approximately 4 out of 5 people gain, quote, love weight when they get in a serious relationship. And here are the 8 reasons why. Now, Vicky's getting close. I know Vicky's
that's right.
She's in the beginning. She's in the beginning of her. Where are we at?
That doesn't mean anything.
Did you guys have a date this weekend?
No.
Oh.
I was busy.
Doing other dudes?
No, all the other dudes are either in relationships now or...
Oh, is that why you're settling down? You've run out of your plan
Yeah,
Bs?
my freaking bench warmers are all kind of getting in relationships, getting married. And
you're in your late 20s now, Vicky. It starts happening. You're going to have to either go for older men or you're going to have to go cougar hunting yourself and go for the young dudes.
It just gets awkward when I go for older guys and their kids are almost my age.
Yeah.
So it gets a little weird.
That's very old. I
you could probably tone it back a little bit.
Okay, well, I feel like the 12-year-olds are kind of my age, so maybe that's what I'm...
They're far from your age.
I feel like I'm 12.
All right, well, that's you thing.
I know.
Can we not use you and 12-year-olds in the same sentence when we're talking romance? Just to keep the police off your tail. All right. Well, Vicky, if you do end up getting serious with Sammy, which, by the way, you were too busy or he was busy?
No, I was busy.
Is his name Sammy?
No.
Well, I'm going to call him Sammy.
Sammy what?
Sammy Sack.
All right, Sammy Sack.
That's a great name.
And that relationship ends today.
Yeah. Vicky, if you want a relationship with somebody, you got to make time for them.
Well, I had stuff to do today, like this weekend. I actually legitimately had stuff. I had to go to Olympia. That's a freaking far drive from Lake Stevens.
You're right about that.
2 hours.
So the idea that we gain weight when we're in a relationship, and that's happened to me. Steve, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you've lost weight from your relationship.
Yeah, but past relationships, I probably did gain weight just because you get kind of, you get comfortable and lazy. Whereas the nice thing with my wife is that she's so fitness based that, it's inspiring. So a lot of times, if I'm just going to sit on the couch eating potato chips, I feel like I'm just being this lump compared to what she's doing.
I know that's the one thing I do miss about like having like a beginning of like an actual relationship. It's all about sex and food. Like you just have sex and then you order out and you get desserts and you eat in bed and then you have sex again. So it's just constant sex and food. So the weight gain does happen.
Yeah, eating out more is the number one reason why they're saying. You just eat out a lot more, which makes sense.
Well, dates.
You're going on dates. You're really digging each other. For me, that's exactly. I have equated going out to restaurants as a fun time. It was the only fun time I really had with my dad is when he took us to a restaurant. Because other times, I was just like, I didn't get what I wanted. We would fight a lot. We were very different people. But
he had to be on his best behavior in a public setting.
He did.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And I could get what I wanted at the restaurant as long as it was within reason. And so now with my wife, that's all I ever want to do is when I go out with her, especially if I'm in a vacation mood, let's go out and eat. We don't have to cook anything. Let's go out. And yeah, that'll put the pounds on.
One person says this is all very true. I totally gained 20 pounds after I got into a serious relationship with my husband.
And somehow, I guess they say you adopt a less active lifestyle. That's number 2 on this list. Because you're hanging out, like Vicky said. Sex is supposed to burn a little calories up, but then you're just sitting on the couch eating afterwards.
Yeah, how much calories does it really put? I don't
know. It depends if you like Cirque du Soleil sex.
That's very true.
Yeah, but if you're
doing on a treadmill.
Yeah, me. I bought that sex swing for a while, trying to do all those acrobatic stuff. That didn't work.
Dude, years ago,
you never used it.
That's why it didn't work.
Yeah. Years ago, when I was in a relationship, we would go to Whole Foods and we'd load up on all the food that the box food where you can pay for the pound.
Yeah.
And we'd get all the desserts.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd get creme brulee, tiramisu, pies, the little ones. We just get a bunch of those and just sit in bed and eat them.
Those cupcakes at Whole Foods are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
See, I would say that it promotes a unhealthy lifestyle because you don't have to try to look good anymore because you're not dating anymore. You've found somebody who's happy with you. So it's why do I need to go to the gym today? She's happy that I'm happy. So,
and it's also you want to spend more time with them. So it's I can go to the gym or I can hang out with them on the couch watching Netflix.
Yeah, it says here.
I just want to give you more cushion for the pushing. What do you want from me?
That's what it is. Less motivation to keep up your physique. So, Danny, that's on the list there. Yep. Staying at home, eating and drinking. That people do that a lot more in relationship.
Wait, so I thought going out to eat's bad. Now staying at home to eat's bad too?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do?
You're screwed. You're absolutely screwed.
Sounds like it.
You're F, Steve. Yeah. Because when you stay at home, what do? You spend more time together. That means you're exercising less. That's number 4 on the list.
So number 1 is eating out more. Number 3, staying home to eat and drink.
Yeah, you're screwed either way.
Yes.
That's why, you know what? Don't get a relationship. It's the only way to stay healthy.
Eat in your car.
Yeah. That's probably the difference. Trying new foods in restaurants as a couple.
Yes.
Yeah, that
when Michelle and I moved down to Tacoma, I had to prove to her that Tacoma was awesome, so we had to go hit up all of the really great food places. And we ate out a lot, and we still do. And
3 of the top 5 are eating, which makes sense because we're talking about gaining weight. But man, it seems like you can't eat. There's no way around this.
We've gotten to a point, though, it's gotten so predictable where we're going to go eat out. It's either going to be sushi, Indian, or teriyaki.
Oh, wow. You guys really are predictable.
Yeah. Or maybe Thai sometimes if we get a little adventurous.
Oh, yeah. Get a little of that Penang curry, baby. All right, here's number 6 on the list, and this is the killer. This is the one that I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to look at my 2 kids right now. Yeah, you 2 little bastages. You guys right
here. It's National Family Day today. Show some respect.
Oh, I'm showing respect. I'm their father. They get the respect they deserve. None.
All right.
That didn't go as I planned, but okay.
Yeah. Happy National Family Day. Well, it's starting a family. That will put the weight on you because you have no energy but the family energy, because that is a huge change in your life. Huge change. And
you're so busy probably following your kids around, doing things for your kids.
You would think you should be able to lose weight from all the time and energy you put into your kids, but I think what I used to do is I would just eat even more, is just to placate myself and soothe myself, because
or not eat healthy. Maybe you're hitting up fast food places a lot more because you just can't dedicate the time to plan a meal.
They are a beating. I mean, especially when they're young.
They're the worst.
They really are. When they're little, like infant to maybe 2, they are a pain.
Aww.
I mean,
That's
I know
they're the cutest.
I know. See, that's my wife felt the same way. I was like, I can't wait till they can do stuff where they're mobile.
Right.
You know. Then I
use their
dug
own
them.
Toilet, not to go in their pants.
Yeah, Danny knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Now Danny's the only one that's not potty trained, and Lily is, but not Danny.
It's true, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so Danny, as a father, I don't know, man, I just could not stand the infant to 2 years old age.
It's not that I couldn't stand it, but it was just like, I want to do something. I want to take you somewhere. I want you to actually have a conversation with me, as opposed to just, look, poke.
Yeah, that's it.
And then one day they grow up and they don't shut the hell up. So you got to enjoy the times where they're not talking.
Maybe that's what the mothers love about it.
Endorsement for children here.
Steve, honest to God, I think about the stories you've told as a child, and you're the reason why.
I was a fantastic child.
You were a nightmare child.
My mom views me as the apple of her eye.
Well, there's only 2 kids she's got, all right? 50-50 shot it was going to be you.
Well, unfortunately, it fell that way.
Yeah, exactly. But I got news for you.
I brought her great joy.
I'm going to talk with your brother.
Yeah.
And go, dude, how bad were you that you weren't the apple of her eye? I mean, seriously, what level did you set that, peeing in the suit of armor guy was the one that was the apple of the eye?
Even greatness has mistakes from time to time.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Nice. Yeah. There you go. And also, how about this? This is a new one that wasn't in my particular situation, but now the reason why you maybe getting a little fatter in a relationship because you take more Ubers or taxis together instead of walking places.
See, my wife's big into walks. Like we do that. If the weather's nice, we're going to go take the dog for a walk whenever we can, even if it's just a short one around the neighborhood.
See, I love walking. My wife is not a huge walker. She loves to jog and go to the gym and do all her martial arts. But walking, not her favorite thing. But she'll do it with me. I love walking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to be outside.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I could walk for days. Days!
Prove it.
All right, I'm out.
So he says, my now fiance and I have been together for almost 10 years. Fiance, I weighed 195 when we got together. After about 5 years ago, I weighed 250. But now I'm down to 200.
Congratulations, sir.
That's awesome to be able to get it back down.
Dude, when I started dating my wife, literally, I don't know what happened. And I was in my early 20s. I ballooned. And I got all the way up to 230 pounds for my 5'10" frame, which is now 5'9.5" or 9 because I'm shrinking.
Aww.
I know I am. It's a thing. And it's taken me a long time to get into the 170s. It's been an effort. And it's not an easy effort because I still like to eat, but
yeah, it doesn't get easier when you get older.
Yeah. So, I mean, 230, dude. And it started, I mean, I don't know how it happened, but it was the relationship. I blame, and then the kids came along, forget about it.
I like the first says we spend 5 years of our life teaching our children to walk and talk, and then they spend the other 13 years trying to get them to sit down and shut the F up.
That's it.
Yep.
Irony. That's what it's about. Hey, on Friday, our boy Steve, he did get this one wrong.
Princess Leia was princess of what destroyed planet?
How did I get this one?
Tatooine?
No. Oh, we knew one planet.
Death Star?
No.
That's it.
It's no planet.
Squim?
No.
Yeah, Squim actually was the planet that survived. Okay, that was a good... Alderaan, my friend. My God, what kind of Star Wars fan are you?
I'm not a good one.
Yeah.
But I knew Tatooine.
You did know Tatooine. You did, yeah. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 847 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. How long is a bankruptcy going to affect my credit rating?
Of course, most of the time, by the time we're talking about filing a bankruptcy, the credit has already taken a huge hit. Chapter 7 is going to affect it more negatively than Chapter 13. Chapter 7 stays on your credit report for 10 years from the time you file. It usually takes 7 or 8 years for your credit scores to get back into the normal range in a Chapter 7 case. However, your credit will start to recover even in Chapter 7 after about a year. you'll be able to get credit again right away, usually before your case is even over. Chapter 13 stays on your credit report for 7 years and usually takes about 3.5 years for your credit to get back in the normal range. So Chapter 13 will mean your credit gets better much more rapidly.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.